Hey guys, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the notifications. This is all about dance. And I train on Worldwide Zone. I learn terminology, and for those who don't know what that word means, it means the correct terms, meaning what something is called and what it means. So, yeah, that situation. And I'm very excited because I'm excited because it's my summer break starts on tomorrow afternoon. Like tomorrow's the last day of school for me for summer break, and I love that because it means more time I get to focus on dance and stuff. I love dance. I like training, and that's great. That's great. And so anyway, I generally really love dance. And so I'm well-rounded. I can do multiple styles of dance and look good in multiple styles of dance. My afro, no, needs a lot of work. But I remember this one day, a story time, real quick. This one day, so I was in after class with Abby, and I had kind of been getting I had never moved up in acro up to this point. It was like I was doing the same very beginner tricks and failing at all of them. And then I was getting really close to the cartwheel, like a basic cartwheel, and I was getting really close, kind of just need to work on straightening my legs. And which I'll say with acro, all of my technique for some reason goes away. And so it's a little bit more work to not only learn the trick and actually be able to do the trick, but also make sure my technique's good. Because if my technique can be a hot mess, then there's no point in even doing it. It looks bad. And that's just speaking truth. With me, I'm when you learn something in acro and your technique is not there. For an example, if I did a cartwheel and my technique was completely gone, hot mess. And my legs weren't straight, my feet weren't pointed, and hot mess. And then the entire cartwheel will just look like a hot mess. So I really try to I keep that technique going in acro class. So, anyway, yeah, so anyway, I love dance a lot. I love training to be a pop star. And part of, here's the thing, and with that, not everyone becomes a pop star. That's something that, a lot of people try and just don't. They just don't become a pop star. And I'm one of the ones that actually has a chance. And so for me, that's why, my training is very important and why I take it very seriously. I don't take breaks. Except now that, it's getting, summer break, it's the training is about to come down even harder than normal. So, yeah. The training is, coming down even harder than normal. Because it means that I have the entire day that I can be training. Because it's summer break. Well, not tomorrow, but the day after that it starts. And so for me, the training's going to come down harder. And by the end of it, my turns are going to be better. or my jumps are gonna be better. Everything in dance is gonna be a little bit better. Or a lot better. One of them. And then I don't really know about the acro too much. I'm gonna try to throughout the summer work on some acro and stuff and outside of class. But that I'm kind of hard. But story time is that this one day in acro, I was kind of just thinking in my head, it's the same thing every week. It's just me working on back bends, and cartwheels, handstands, and then occasionally a kip up. But there's actually multiple words for that. And that some people call it a kip up, some people call it I think a nip up. I'm not sure. There was something that started with an N. And then some people call it a clown flip. There's multiple words. I call it a kip up. And Abby even explained that there's 3 or 4 different words, and all of them are correct. So, yeah. So, anyway. And I'm it's kind of just the same thing. To this day, I have not gotten most of them. And then finally, I was in class kind of just I'm just gonna keep working on my cartwheels and stuff. And she was giving us our assignments, and what that means is because I'm beginner in acro, very, very beginner, she goes ahead and has everyone else working on something, and that I most of the time can't work on because I'm not at that level. And then she tells me something else to work on that is something that I can actually try to work on. And so she's like, okay, Lolly, you start working on those handstands or something. And then I just continuously work on my stuff through the entire class. And this one day, she said, okay, well, and I was thinking in my head, she's gonna say, I worked on, handstand or cartwheel. And then she's like, okay, well, start working on your one-handed cartwheel. And I almost cried, not joking, because at that point I had been working on the cartwheel. And I worked on it a couple of times in, an acro class with Abby, beforehand, but not consistently. And I had been working on it in class week after week, and sometimes on my own for 3 months straight. And it was not really getting very far. And when she finally said that, it just it got to me good. Because I'm it's the first time ever I was moving up in acro class and stuff. And it meant a lot, to me. And then the fact that, I went, okay, I'm just gonna be working on one-handed cartwheel, for, the next, I don't know how long. And then the fact that, I'll admit, the first few times I tried a one-handed cartwheel, I cheated it. I put my hand down, on the first, 3 or 4. But I kind of want to, kind of get the idea first. So I would start with my hand up, I would start like this, and then I would quickly put my hand down and then bring it back up. I cheated it. After the first 4 times, I stopped cheating it. Because I'm okay, it's bad to cheat it. It's bad to cheat it. And, it's just bad to cheat it. And I got kind of the idea, so now it's time to actually put the work in. And so I did, and the first, I want to say it was my 4th one that was actually a one-handed cartwheel. Abby went nice job, Lolly. And I'm and I didn't have to work on one-handed cartwheels since my right side horrible. Left side, I'm pretty decent. I feel like I'm outside of class, hot mess. But inside of, like, when I'm in class, I do really good. I don't know what it is. Like, when I'm in class, I do a really good job. I can do, like, the cartwheel tricks. Outside of class, it looks like a hot mess. So, yeah, and so then she had to do a one-handed cartwheel with a cup of water, and I was one of the only ones that didn't spill. And that was like one time ever that I gave myself some actual credit, because it was something that I didn't think was gonna happen, and then I managed to do it, and it worked out. Like, I managed to do it, and it worked out. And that was really exciting. And like, it was exciting. I ended up not crying, but it was still exciting. And for me, like, really exciting and stuff. And it was close to, like, Christmas and stuff. So yeah, I feel like dance is going good for me. It's going really good. There's not really, like, I feel like there's not a ton of stuff to say, and also, and the reason, in case you were wondering, why I never made a video talking all about, like, the ALDC spring thing, that was because they were filming for a TV show that day, and I felt like, no, I'm not gonna, like, say really, like, I literally made the decision not to say anything about what happened and let you guys know, because I want you to watch the TV show. And when it comes out, when I know it comes out, I will try to let you know. But I will know when you guys know, probably. Unless some of you who, like, don't, like, follow any of the ALTC Instagram or Abby's Instagram, and you don't, like, watch Abby or anything like that, then you don't know. But it depends. Like, I'll know when, like, ALTC fans know. Like, that's kind of the thing. And I will say that day was a lot of fun. So, like, it was a lot of fun. And like, yeah, it's just a lot of fun. And now that, like, summer's coming, and I'm really buckling down on the training outside of class. And I'm really excited for Squad Tour, because I'm really, really excited. Because I'm going for my 17th birthday. And it's really fun. It can be really, really fun. And although I think I might be skipping dance, it's because it is on a Saturday, and I don't, like, and most Saturdays we have a pop-up class, and that there's no way I'm gonna be back in time. Like, it's one of those where I'm probably not gonna be back in time. I generally do not know. But actually I might. I don't know. Because it is earlier in the day. Yeah, I may or may not. I don't know. I don't even know we're having class that day or what. And so, my goal is just to enjoy it. Like, just enjoy it, and if I'm skipping dance, that's okay, because I never give myself a break anymore. Like, I literally am constantly in class dancing, and then constantly dancing outside of class. And that's great. I don't give myself much of a break. And that is okay. That is okay. So, yeah, it's okay, and that's great. and stuff. I'm gonna say peace out. Also, right now I'm back and forth on something where I might just take down the aerialist stance hand because I never really get to go on it first up. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna keep it, but I'm gonna fix it a little bit because it keeps yeah. I'm just gonna say peace out.